Hi everybody, my name is Meoli and I am the best. I have the most loving mother one could imagine, but sadly my game has crashed a few times already, so I've restarted this recording like 3 times in my 3.5-year-old life. It's the way it is. So let's go into the kitchen here and get something to eat. Don't eat meh. Don't eat meh. Don't eat meh, okay? Don't eat meh. Eat yum. They must be a little new. That's fine though. Okay, so what we will be doing this live, we will be going on a little trip. We are going to be a hunter. That will be our job. Also, this is a really bad location for a cotton farm because I can't get that cotton out. Like, I need to walk so far to get these cottons. Hold on, I'll just put them in my backpack. That makes it a little faster. Oh, this is not great, guys. Whoever thought of this should uninstall the game. I'm joking. I say that a lot. I say it a lot. The moment someone does something slightly inconvenient, I say they need to uninstall the game. It's not true, okay? It's just not the truth. So I want to be a hunter. I'm 4.9 years old, which is way too young to do any hunting. But what I am going to be doing is I'm going to be taking some items, some food items that I can eat when I'm in the wild. So I have some honey, I have a baked flatbread, I have a slice of bread. I'm going to take some jerky with me as well. What I would like to find is a needle. Not that sort of needle, an actual needle to do sewing with. Do they only have one needle in this entire town? Is that it? Oh, that's not much. I'm just going to... Oh, no, there's another one. Here we go. Okay, so we took the second needle in town. If they didn't have a needle, I would have shown you how to get one. But in this case, when you go in a hunting session, I think taking the bow needle is a pretty good way to go. So I'm just checking what's in town. Looking good. I could take a sharp stone with me. Yeah, let's go for it. And we are heading out. We know where home is because we can see it over here in the top left location. If you're like, but how do you know where you are born? I don't see that. You go to escape, settings, advanced, and show coordinates here is what you need to turn on in order to toggle that display. As you also saw in my settings, I basically have everything checked except for the save map files. So if ever you think, oh, Jesse's doing something that I can't do, that's probably because one of those settings isn't correct for you. So, but now that you know, you can set up your game to have all the extra features that will just help you with things like seeing how many people are in your family while you are out there. I'm going to say no baby because I will grow up and in about 9 minutes I will be fertile, so I don't want to be. I don't want to have babies, I just want to explain how to go hunting. So you might be wondering, what's this little child doing? If you are going on a hunting trip, then we will need to make bow and arrow. That's where it begins. The hunter's weapon of choice is a bow. And you might say, don't you need a knife? We do need a knife, and we will be making that ourselves as well. So over here we spot our very first milkweed. I am just going to scout this little biome to see if there's more. There's quite a bit of milkweed here, that's good. So we'll start with making a knife. And you might say, why are you starting with a knife and not with a bow? Because the flint knife is something you can pick up at a very young age. So we will be making a flint knife. What you saw me do was make a rope out of milkweeds, which is something you learn in the tutorial. If you still struggle with this bit, go and play the tutorial. This is something you should know by now. Then I'm looking for a straight branch like this one. We take our sharp stone and we hit it twice. Then we attach the rope to this. Now don't attach your sharp stone to it or you'll be making a hatchet. We don't want a hatchet. We want a flint knife. So we cut down the flint. We take a flint chip. and we attach it. That's that. So that was like the first thing we did on our little voyage here. Now there's not a lot of milkweed left, and we still need to make a bow and arrow, so I'm just going to continue on east. I usually go in one direction, just so I know my way back, but I might go a little bit southeast now. Just gotta be careful not to die to any of the natural predators in these biomes, because they haven't been cleared out yet. You kind of want to stay out of the swamps as much as you can. This is also dangerous because a boar could cross from here to here and then hit me. But it looks clear. Ooh. A river. Okay, more milkweed. Is there a bit? There's 1, 2... Oh, dead body. Long forgotten or something. Okay, this is looking interesting. We can get started on an arrow over here. So, we take a skewer or a stick, which comes from the saplings, right? So we have a stick here, and now we need to add a thread. Now a thread is only 2 milkweeds together, and yes, you can make threads from cotton or even linen, from wool, but we're assuming that you're doing this in an early generation or an early town and you don't have anything to help you. We will also need a feather, so to get a feather you take the egg out. You move the goose out of the way and you steal its feather. Then we use the knife. Now this is a fletching which you attach to the stick. Now we still need a point. We don't have a pointy end yet. So I'm going to be looking for some flint. Don't make me walk super far. There's some flint. Okay. Alright, so we take this. This is our flint. Now we can't attach this just yet. See, this is not pointy enough, so we use a sharp stone on it. It turns into a tiny flint arrowhead. And this is our arrow. So we can take that with us. I'm also going to lay out my food for a second, because all these foods are very filling. It's like 3, 4... Another 4. If I wait for my hunger to go down, I can eat 3 items. What I can do in the meanwhile is look for a little bit more milkweed, so I can start threading my needle. Okay, I'm getting hungrier. There we go. So now I have a threaded needle and thread, which means that if I find something, or I shoot a wolf or something, that I can sew up the skin and I can make a hat with it. So that's why I used needle and thread. Okay. We're very low on hunger now, so I'll eat this. I'll eat this. And I'll eat this. I will take the bread with us, the arrow with us. Yeah, we got about everything. Like, I got everything important in my backpack now. I'm just a sharp stone in my basket. So now we have to make a bow, because we can't get started yet without a bow. We are also at the age that we can hold the bow. That's why I wait with the bow until last. Because what if I'm 5 years old and I make a bow? I just can't pick it up for 5 minutes and then I'm stuck in that biome all that time. Which is not something I want to do. So we are going to be looking for more thread. Oh, look at this. Wonderful. Now we can make ourselves a rope. And we need to get a stick. Now, originally, this was the only tree you could use the stick from. The yew tree, use a sharp stone on that, that's it. But you could also use this tree, the yellow tongue tree, if it looks like that. This branch will work as well for a bow. So let me show you. There we go. That's a yew shaft now. Now we got a bow. We are ready to start hunting. Now, if you've never hunted before, there is a specific order that I would recommend you hunt creatures in. So we are going to start not with the boar you see over there, because that one might kill you if you don't know what you're doing. We're going to start with a goose. First, to kill a goose, you need to remove the egg. If the goose has an egg, you can't kill it. You take your bow and arrow, and you can stand right next to it. Like, if I stand over here and I try to click the goose, it doesn't work because the tree is in the way, right? If I stand over here, that worked, apparently. I don't know why that one worked. Maybe because the tree wasn't in the way enough. So I was able to shoot it that way, but I could have just stood next to it. This goose was not going to attack me. And now I have killed a goose. So when you have this goose, you're like, oh, I can't bring it home. You can, but this is why we made a knife. We skin it, and we can just take it home with us this way. Now you might say, oh, amazing, I can go hunting for geese. I will hunt every geese in the entire world. I'm like, it really isn't necessary that you do that. Also, if you hunt a goose, it won't return. This is now a pond. And the egg, there's gonna be no more new eggs. Sometimes it's better to have goose or geese because they will give you eggs, and eggs is an infinite food of source because they give you new eggs every few minutes. Also, when you look over here, you see this one has an egg and these don't have eggs. The reason is that this area is the first time anyone's here. You see it with the rabbits too. They're not even out of their holes yet because I am the first person to walk here ever on this map. Nobody from the Meoli fam has come 300 tiles out. Someone has come here because the rabbits are out. The eggs are out as well. But sometimes you might have these little pockets on the map where you can see that nobody has been there before. So if you can kill a goose, the second creature I recommend you kill is a turkey. Because the turkey is a moving subject, but it also doesn't fight back. So once again, you're quite safe. So you're just going to try and shoot a turkey. You see that the turkey has a pretty good dodge chance. Which means you have to go and try and shoot it. But it will run away many, many times. I think at some point I had to shoot like 17 times. That was driving me insane. I'm already at shot number 5, I think. Now you gotta be a little careful with this one. Because this one in particular was leading me through a swamp, which could have been loaded with boars. So you gotta be careful not to die to any of the other creatures there. So we have our turkey that we left over there. And we can mark this as turkey. Now it's also in my coordinates, so I know where the turkey is. But what you can do with turkey, you can take out feathers. In total, there will be 18 feathers. These feathers can be used to make hats. If you add a rope to 6 feathers, you make a hat. So it's a really fun way to get hats for an early town. Now, I don't think my family needs hats because they already have cotton and etc. So once again, this turkey, you're like, but how can I bring this turkey home? Well, this one will not fit in your basket, but you can wear it as a hat. So now I can go home and I can deliver the food that I gave them. Now, I am quite far from home, but it's actually fine. I don't mind walking back with this stuff I've got right now. As you can see, there's a lot of turkeys on the map. But even then, there's no way to breed turkeys. So at a certain point, you will run out. Turkeys are great food, though. But someone's killed a turkey here, see? Because there were some turkey feathers there. And someone's also been here. Clay? Oh, we found another town. Well then, we found another town. Also, guys, the rules when you find other towns... you're not allowed to really grieve people. But in this case, I'm helping them by just putting the leather hide on the floor. That doesn't harm them, but I guess that's a little bit of OCD. But yeah, apparently there's another town. So now we know. And I'm still walking on. So now that we have killed a goose and a turkey, the next thing to kill would be a boar. I do not like killing boars when I'm 500 tiles out, because if I die, my items are really, really far out. So that's why I'm walking closer to home now. I'm only 80 tiles away from home. If we do encounter a boar now, I might kill this one. Yeah, there's a boar there. So there's 2 ways to kill a boar, or two times. Once when they have a baby. And if you kill it when it has a baby, you will be able to get the baby and make a domestic boar. But the baby will also despawn, and then you can kill that one instead. There is a trick to hunting, as in if I stand in a straight line, the boar could run into me. But if I stand in an L shape, it's not as likely to happen. I'm also waiting. Oh, that one is awake. That one doesn't have a baby, so they are a little faster. Oh, I got really lucky there. First shot is a hit. This one can also miss, and then they get really pissed. So we kind of want to avoid that, but we got really lucky. I'll try and kill another one just to show you. So we have a dead one over here. There's another one. So I stand in an L shape so they can't reach me. But now it missed. See, I'm always standing in a way that it can't hit me. Because I'm standing one tile underneath it. But if I was standing a tile above it, or above my current location, it could absolutely kill me. So in this case, I will try to shoot it again whenever I'm in an L shape away from it. So to do this, you need to stay really calm and really know where you're standing. And if you're a first-time hunter, you might probably die. But as you saw, this wasn't too hard. It was okay. Okay, so also, you might see an animal like this one, the chicken. The chicken is not an animal you hunt. There are several animals in the game that you don't hunt with bow and arrow. Chickens, alpacas like this one. You know, you don't go after them with bow and arrow just because that might seem like the logical thing to do. It's not. Also, same with rabbits. You know that you use snares for this. I hope you know that that requires snares and not anything else. So yeah. I went hunting. So I went hunting and I brought a little bit of food. I don't have a lot of food. It's quite a sad amount of food if I'm being honest. But I mean, I still brought. Also, this kitchen looks a little weird. I'm not gonna lie. This is a lot of open pine doors, guys. I'm just saying. So we brought a plucked turkey. We brought a plucked goose. Mom, I brought food. I went hunting. A turkey and a goose. I must continue the hunt. I have bloodlust. Okay, that's great. See, my mom is so supportive. Thank you for being a supportive mom. No, 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 no. I might die. I want shitty clothes. In case I die outside of town. You can't die. It is possible. I will wear shitty clothes. It's fine. See, my mom is so gentle and so sweet. Thank you, though. Don't die, please. I will be careful. I will be careful. Okay. So, to show other creatures that we can kill, I want to see if I can get... Maybe, I don't know, there are mounts here. There are horses. So I'm going to take a horse now. Also, so we can bring back more loot from our hunts, right? Also, do I have shoes? No. I do feel like I should give myself some shoes just because I can. And yes, the shoes might get lost if I die. But once again, I do not intend to die. I'm also going to get a few baskets. So just put 2 reeds together and that will give you some baskets. Okay, and now I can go and get some more meat from the animals I killed. The thing is, though, I do have a shitty knife with me. The shitty knife works for cutting up boars that I killed, right? Also, there's a dead body there. Rudy. Let's see, where did we kill them? I kind of forgot where I killed them. Oops. Oops, I should have marked the spot, shouldn't I? I mean, I can... Oh, here they are. Here they are. Okay, so... if I slice them this way, I get 3... It says a poorly butchered pig, because I have a shitty knife. That's why it's called poorly butchered. But if I had a good knife, like a bronze knife or a steel knife, I would have been able to get more meat from these pigs. But in this case, no. Also, these pig bones, I could take them with me. They can be used to make glue. So if people need glue, you use glue to make a few items in the game. Seed bags are very popular to make with glue. You can attach notes to boxes with glue. I think it's not a bad thing to have in town, so I'm just dropping the basket of bones. And if you're like, how do you drop a basket of bones? I hold control and I right click. Yes, Mom? I killed boars. Oh no! I have to go. You won't be back? Oh no! But that means I am the one that needs to have babies. And I'm giving... Ah, sad. I can't... I'm doing my tutorial, Mom. I can't be the only one who can have babies. Sad. I love you. I love you. Take care, Mom. I mean, the fact that I'm that I'm not streaming, but recording is not their issue, right? If they gotta go, they gotta go. It just leaves me in a bit of a pickle, because I want to record more of the hunting. I have not done teaching you everything you should know. I am going to make another arrow. This time I'm going to do it in a town. So I took one of the weak sticks that was in the kitchen. And... oh, let's eat some food. And I am going to just get a thread from here. From the cotton. There we go. We take a thread. So in a town, it's a different situation, right? So these still have geese, see? So it's because they don't want these geese to die, because they're obviously meant to get eggs from for this family. So I'm not going to kill these geese, but I am going to steal a feather. Attach that. And let's see if we have some flint on the floor. Yes, there's some flint here. And if we use a sharp stone on that, we will have another arrow. Now we have 2 arrows, which means that we are ready for our next creature to kill. We killed a few boars. And now we are going to kill a creature that needs to be shot twice. And that is the bison. And to find a bison, we need to go into a yellow biome. There are still a lot of boars here. Hopefully we can find a bison somewhere. Let's see. There's a bison here. Okay. So I have my 2 arrows on me, both in my backpack. I made sure of that before I began the hunt. Now this one has a baby, and I think that's not a bad idea. Okay, it's had the first arrow, and I run away where it can't hit me. It dodged the second one. It dodged the third one. But I got it eventually. There we go. So it has 2 arrows in it and a calf. And I'm just going to leave it like this. Why am I leaving it like this? If someone kills all the animals in town, they can come and get this calf with a rope, bring it to town, feed it corn, and then the calf can make a new bison for the animal pen. And then you can also skin the meat off of this. You can make a hat with that one. Very nice hat, to be honest. And then, yeah, that can be one of the hats. And you can also get meat from it, of course. Eating some more food. Ooh, scared of the mosquitoes for a moment, but they were not on me. If you're like, how do I kill mosquitoes? How can I hunt them? You can, but it's actually not hunting. You need nepenthe in a pot with soil, a big pot with soil. And then you try and hunt mosquitoes with that. I would not use the term hunt for that. It is some sort of a hunt, but not really. So I now showed you how to get boars, how to get bison, how to get geese, how to get turkeys, and those are the 4 easy-ish animals you can hunt. But then the last animal you could get is a bear. And I do want to show you guys the bear, but I will do that in another family. Not in this one, because I don't want to accidentally set a bear loose on this area. So I'll do that in one of the towns I'm more familiar with, and I'll show you in the second part of the video. You might not see a huntress on a bicycle in a ball gown every single day, but for this part of the video, I am going to go hunting this way But before I go, I need to eat something, because last thing you want to do as a hunter is starve in the middle of the hunt. So, yeah, I just ate some of the best spies there are in the game, and my food bonus is plus 45. That should be enough to get me through the next hunt. So, you might not know, there are 2 types of bear in the town. I'm gonna see if I can... wake the bear. I did. Now, you might say, Jesse, how did you wake the bear? Also, I'm very safe on a bicycle. He can't hurt me in any way. So we're just chilling now, and I'm gonna explain to you what happened here. So you might remember this entire town from the video I did about fishing. The Fishing 101, which was my first video I did, and at the end of Fishing 101, I put a fish bone in front of the bear cave. Which means that a few minutes later, I don't know how long. Oh, he went back. No, get out. Hey, wake up. Get out of there. Okay, so we got the bear now. He's on his way to kill me. That's fine. And I got my bow and arrow. And I'm gonna see if I can kill him. So once more, I need to stand in an L shape. I got the first arrow in. And you just run away. And I got the second arrow in. And as you can see, I'm keeping up this L shape, like chess, right? Oh, I went the wrong way. There we go. Need to go towards the arrow. He's got 3 arrows in him, and he dies. That's how it's done. And I'm going to show you something else that you want to do with bear skins. There's 3 things you can do with bear skins. Let's see if arrows survive. They did. 1, I can sew this, and it will give me a very nice hat. Now, I have enough hats, and the hats just don't go with the ball gown, so let's not try. Also, this meat, it's useless. We can't do anything with it. So we just leave it behind. But the second thing that I was thinking of, that's what I want to do. And the third thing you can do is, if I put the bear on wood, it will make a decoration on the floor, which is sort of nice. It gives good insulation. It can be really nice in a nursery. But I want to make a teddy bear. So I'm going to where the cotton is, which is here. And when you have the bear skin, you put your cotton on it. Oh, how much does it take? Do you need 6 cotton? Wow. It wants 6 bloody cotton on there. That's fine. So once you have this, you look for a needle and thread. There we go. There's needle and thread up here. And you sew it. Now you have a teddy bear for the kids. It's super cute. It's even cuter when you give it to like a little baby. But yeah, for now I'll just put it here. Teddy bear goes in the box. We are going to put our arrows back where they came from. And that is how you kill bears, basically. Sometimes if you're scared of going bear hunting, ask for backup. Ask for someone to join you. Sometimes it's easier if someone's on a bike luring the bear away from you and you can just shoot at it. So, or a horse. You don't need a bike, by the way. You can be in a horse or any mount. But yeah. But yeah, that was it. There are some other creatures in the game, like, you know, dogs and stuff. You don't hunt those. You can also kill cows with bow and arrow. I will demonstrate that. So I kill the cow. So what you do when you kill one in town, you take the leather to the drying racks. You cut it in 2. And you put that on there. And the meat itself, you can just put that in the kitchen. So that people can use that in their cooking. So yeah, I'll just move this to the kitchen. There we go. And that was about it. And as you can see, I've only used 9 food pips while I was killing that bear and everything. I've gone from plus 45 to plus 36. I'm also wearing incredibly good clothes, so that's probably why. But that was the last part of the video. Now you know how to kill bears. And so you know now 3 arrows for a bear, 2 for a bison, and all the other creatures just require 1 arrow. Okay? Well, that was it. Have a very nice day, everyone. And I will see you next video. Bye-bye.